I'm just making a new video. I did a few updates to my rabbitry. Was going to go over a few things on how I have got the cages hung, and maybe a few things that you might want to, keep an eye out on for in your own cages if you decide to start your own rabbitry. We were having some problems with mold from where we have the metal roof up here, and it was gathering condensation and kind of dripping down into the big hay thing that I used to keep right here. So now we've changed, and I have this, it's just like an outside, I want to call it a cooler, but it's just like a big outside storage thing that you can keep toys or whatever in, and it's waterproof and everything. And we're able to keep the hay in there, and it keeps it nice and dry and everything, and keeps any bugs from getting in it and things like that. So that helped. We also used to have the metal feeders. Well, we had problems, like I said, of course, with the dampness. It was, for some reason, the metal feeders seemed to hold the dampness more, so we've changed to these see-through plastic bowls, and they do really good. The rabbits seem to enjoy them. This is Clyde. He's one of the rabbits that we have. He's 10 years old. He's actually my neighbor's that we share, who put some bunnies in here together. But there's a few bunnies that like to dig because they have such a big cage. So we give them the little smaller ones. That helps out a lot. And if you'll notice, in their cages, I ran across these at a little thrift store. We have these little plexiglass sheets, and we've just cut them to fit in there to where they have a little space to get off that wire cage if they want to. And they seem to like it. Plus, it also kind of is a cool spot. Hello, Frodo. It's also a cool spot on, hot days and things where they, because it kind of keeps a cooler temperature. Okay. We keep a few of these around for when we go to buy extra bunnies and stuff. You can pick these up at yard sales and stuff for not much of anything. If you'll notice in the cages, we've got them attached a couple different ways. We've took a screw and a washer there, and the washer goes over top of the rack itself and fastens on there, so that gives some support there. We've done it in like 3 different places there. Also, they have chains, which you can't see on this one very well. Let me go to another one. They have chains that we fasten to the wall, and those are also fastened by the washer with the screw. And you just get you a good sized chain. It just depends on your rabbits, how heavy they are. You might want to purchase a stereo chain. We've made these little homemade hay racks. We made them out of just wire. They don't look like a whole lot, but they do the job. And the rabbits like to go in. As you can see, that's Freckles. He's trying to be on camera. They like to go in and pull the hay out and stuff. It gives them a little bit of extra exercise, and they really seem to enjoy it. Say hello, Freckles. No, you can't come out to play. Okay. That's Snickers, my Holland Lop. He's a very cutie. He's kind of rotten, but they all are. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, well, anyways, we've also made some nesting boxes, which, these are kind of rough right now, but we're going to take the wire out, and we're going to put plastic along the bottom. We're probably going to cut the plexiglass so that way we can wash it off. When they have their babies, sometimes it gets messy, so that's a good thing to do there. You can also buy these types of nesting boxes here at your local Tractor Supply. Those are really good. They come with a little piece of board that can slide in and out, and you can replace that with plastic if you like. I bought this roll of fly paper. I keep it in different places. If I notice a lot of flies gather into one part or not, I'll go and hang them different places. I've got one hung around this cage because we've got a leaky water bottle, and it tends to gather more insects and stuff. So right here is that. We've got we keep our food in here, and it's a new trash can. It hasn't ever been used for anything else. We put the food in there, and that keeps it dry and out of everything. We've put some little things here that we use to clean our cages with. We just tacked up with little nails. This is our little exam table. As you can see, we have just, you know, some basic things that you may need, brushes and stuff. We've got a stethoscope to listen to them. We have a thing to weigh them with. We've got other things. We try to keep like bleach to keep the tables and everything wiped down in here to keep it clean. We keep peroxide and just a few other little things around. And these are our clippers. When you go to trim their nails, there's, you know, you just got to find one that works for you. We have a couple different kinds, and I think everybody has their own that they feel more comfortable with, and you just have to figure out what that is for you. We do have the hairball remedy that we use. It is for cats, but you can actually use it for rabbits as well. We don't normally give it to them unless we have to, but this is something that you can do, like if you have a rabbit that's molting and losing a lot of hair, because rabbits can't throw up. They can't get, like if they have a hairball, they can't get it out like a cat can. And it just helps them to help themselves, you know. It kind of keeps that stuff from getting to them. This is something I purchased from Tractor Supply, and it's actually for rabbits as well as cats and dogs. It's just a dry shampoo, and it's nice to put on them every now and then. Kind of makes them smell good. We always keep a thing of hand sanitizer out here so we can handle. Sometimes you may get to where if you're breeding rabbits, if they smell the girls on you, then they'll try to bite you. Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't always help, but sometimes it does. I have noticed that I had a few that was kind of nipping at me because I smelled like the female still. And so I went and I started putting the hand sanitizer on first. And once I did that, then they stopped nipping at me because I didn't smell like her anymore. I've also got up here, I've got another fly paper that I use, and as you can see, it's about full. I've got to change it. I've got my cages. I've got a few on this back wall here. These are that's my Netherland Dwarf and my little Holland. This is Miss Jazbelle. She's getting ready to have babies, and here in just another week or so. She's a little mini Rex, but this is how the cages are. They're all clean and everything. I haven't put hay in their hay racks yet because I just got them all cleaned out. This is Cupcake, my little lion head. And this is Coco, my little Netherland Dwarf. And this is Miss Chloe Bear. She's my little mini Rex, and I have to say she's probably my favorite out of all the bunnies. She may not be the most beautiful, but she is definitely the sweetest. There's Sweetie Pie. And this is Miss Fluffy. She's our little lion lot. But this is just a view of my rabbitry and how we've got it all set up. You know, you can get more organized. You can make your own ideas. We have a little board here that we keep track of the dates we've read and what we've done. And, you know, anything special, like if we're going to do physicals or things on certain days, we write them down. I always keep a fan in here going, just to keep it nice and cool. And I think that's about it. But I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. And if you enjoyed it, then press like. If you have any questions, then, you know, feel free to comment. And if there's something that you didn't like, then, you know, this is YouTube. You're feel free to comment on that too. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.